So it has been 7 days. 7 days since we had a conflict of ideals. What should have been hopefully a ceremony of what many thought would be a ceremony of light, it has been associated with a ceremony of darkness and light. The city of Hufsheim is still reeling from the Shepard's message that has gotten out. One of undesirables, and one of absolutes, and one of religion and doctrine and beliefs. Everyone is questioning how people could so easily follow such a heinous doctrine. But while others have defended this, saying you do what you're told, and what your oath and your beliefs are, and that there are always those that know more. So the city has been very divided. 2 days after, on the morning, right before sunrise rose, as the sun was cresting, as the sun was rising, the chapel fell. Not in a destructive explosion, but it was swallowed up into the ground, into the Underdark. There's been a lot of talk about this. In the 5 days since, there's been a lot of discussion with the Drow. Many people are blaming the Drow. The Drow denied that they did this, and they feel that this, and the official statement is that the dragons of the deep felt threatened by the loss of life by many of the Drow that had been targeted. After all, they worship the dragons of the deep. So there's been a lot of political turmoil in the city too, talking about, was this justified, was this not justified? When the chapel fell, many of the followers of the Seven did lay down their arms, saying that this was retribution of a misinterpretation. But that was a small number compared to the number that have viewed this as that they did not go far enough. There are now guards posted around the district of the Seven, as it has been declared a place of religious freedom, but murder is still murder unless it's justified, even if it's an oath. So there's been lots of talks in the city's chambers about belief, whether or not that just because you believe in a follow it doesn't mean that's right or wrong in the letter of the law. So there have been actions taken to say there should be religious restrictions in place. So this has been a hot topic for a week, but the school has relatively cleaned up from the mass casualties of a tragic event of a gang of 12 paladins going through and hurting many of the upperclassmen and any of the undesirables that they could. These 12, the school has forbidden their names be spoken because they do not want to honor their acts of coldness in the school by hurting their fellow classmates. But the school has been reduced by well over probably about 70% capacity. And officially we have 9 students or pupils officially killed, 40 more that may or may not be able to ever adventure in any way, and there are still 20 missing that were supposedly outside during the attacks. So when you have about 200 students, now that is, that's basically 70 students that are gone. So it's really about a third. So that are greatly diminished by their presence not being there, and greatly diminished. And the fact is that what the school is for and what it stands for, especially working together. So we're going to turn it over to the first day of classes starting. We're going to go around and find out what's on your all's doors, and you will receive a knock telling you about this new class that they're doing. They say it's mandatory training for all students to take this class. So we will start. Let's see. Let's start with John. What's on John's door? On the 7th day from the 7th tragedy.
Crossbones with a turtle shell.
Okay. Alright, so no horizon. Alright. That's it. What's the color of the door?
An inky black.
So if the door is inky black, what's the colors of?
The crossbones are white and the turtle shell be green.
Nothing to
It looks as if it was a flag of some sorts.
flag. Okay. Alright. Let's go to Captain Ball's room.
Okay. So still the same hands and balls swirling around each other, but inside of each one, no longer the goose and, the goose, no longer the goose and apple in each one. One of them has, sort of like a river that's flowing, and the other one has a beaver that is curiously looking into the other ball.
But you said there's a river.
Yeah.
So is the beaver looking to dam the, or
It's just looking.
are you the beaver? Anyway, so let's go to Trevor's room. Who again, you have no exhaustion now.
Okay.
So all that's gone because it's been enough days for you to recover. After your magic overload. So what's on your door?
So the vines are blooming, and there are different shades of I want to say red and white flowers. And the charring is still on the door, but it's slightly just on the edges of it.
Okay. So let's go to Pepper's room. Since it's the only room that she's been able to get into for a week.
The door is black with gold cards and gold books revolving around in a circle.
So just to let Pepper know that Mist's room, the door's been open and it's been emptied, so the door's been blank all week. So, Chloe.
My door is just black. Nothing is showing up on it today.
And last, but definitely not least, is
Duck.
so what's on Don's door? His half of it.
Very gray door today. Very gray.
Is it just gray?
No, it still has my peach, but it's like wilting.
Oh, so it's not goldish anymore, sort of.
No,
So it
it's
does
a
have bruises.
representation.
Does it have bruises on it? Is that
It
a good
does.
way? So it looks like there's bruises on it.
Very much so. Lots of bruises. And a duck over top
Those
of
ones
it
are
crying.
more-
Oh. So the ducks cry, and the tears are streaming down into the lower half, where there's nothing there, and it's amassing in a pool. So it looks like the tears have come down and formed a little pool on an empty part of the door, like an empty pond. Everyone receives a knock today. Was everyone already awake, waiting for knowing they're having class today? So everyone will receive an orb telling you that today is mandatory safety training day. Today is the day to teach you all, hopefully, how to survive in a harsh reality. So it tells you where to report and to make sure to have all your equipment ready. What were we doing inside of our rooms? So since Dawn was last door, we'll start with Dawn.
I was going through all my stuff and kind of missing the smell of the duck.
Your armor's been the cleanest it's been in a long time.
And I'm just wiping on it more because I've already polished it up more than I know I knew it would polish.
So you can see your face in it.
No, it's not that kind of armor, but still, it's only leather.
Okay.
But yeah, if I could see my face in leather, then yes.
Alright. John, what are you doing?
How long until this class starts?
Like an hour?
No.
I wake up with a large yawn. Yar. Rub my head. Oh. If I didn't know better, I'd say I need to slack off on the drinking.
Luckily,
Maybe tomorrow.
Luckily, you don't need as much rest as others.
But I'm still so tired.
So
I get up and I look around the room. And, oh, that's a pretty coat. Perhaps I'll wear it today.
Captain Ball.
You just, from outside the door, you hear predestined. Just your fumbling over the word.
Intelligence saving throw. Be a 1.
19.
Oh, so almost there. So you get it right 8 out of 10 times. It's your
You want to try to
it's your city accent. Captain Ball speaks in a Jersey Shore accent.
Yeah.
Hey.
Prestidigison.
Hey.
Yeah. Press my balls to take it.
So let's go to Taylor's room.
I think I'm fully recovered now, but I'm still kind of. Some of those herbs actually taste pretty good, so I still got some of them.
You have a nice little fruit basket of of herbs and twigs and berries, and so that she's left you, and with a note saying you need to be recovered to work.
Other than that, I'm painting this morning.
What are you painting?
I'm painting where the chapel used to be. I'm not painting there. See if
You're
I
actually
can-
painting the chapel. What it was?
Yes,
What's it
what
all
it
right,
was.
performance. Let's see how good we are at painting today.
Nine.
It's really hazy. You got the skyline really well, but you're having trouble really getting the chapel. You keep going. Did it have 5 spires or 7? We're just not sure. So maybe just 2, or maybe it doesn't deserve spires. So we move to Pepper's room.
She's just sitting on her bed. She's got the book, the cards, and her helmet all kind of laid out towards the foot. Staring off into space.
Like out the window, or
No,
up to the
just
ceiling?
stared into space.
Oh, so
Nothing specific.
misty eyes.
She's angry. She's definitely angry.
You wouldn't like her when she's angry. So, Chloe, what's Chloe doing in her room?
I'm just sitting on the bed with my knees drawn up and my arms around my knees and my head on my knees, just waiting.
Wait, you rocking while you're doing that?
Probably.
Tick, tick, tock, tick, tock. So, like I said, it's been almost a week since we had class. So a lot's happened. Would anyone like to roll to see if they knew anyone that has passed away? It will just be a 20.
17.
11.
6.
So you don't want to roll.
13.
19. So if you rolled over a 10, I will let you choose if you knew someone or not that had passed away. So if you rolled under a 10, I would choose for you. So, did you say 17? 18.
I'm 17.
So you were 17.
And obviously I know somebody who passed away.
Okay. Yeah, so
With even that roll.
yeah, so did Dawn know anybody? Did you know any of the paladins?
Have nothing on
Okay.
me. Kind of
Yeah.
speak to myself.
Yarm tore up about mastering. He was going to show me the wonders of the world.
Did you know any of the students that died?
Who's talking about students?
Not students.
Students. Oh, I'm definitely noticing the missing mist.
Okay. And you weren't there. Captain Ball, what did you roll?
A 6.
A 6. I think you're more concerned about like you've gotten letters from the city guard that you're a part of, and you lost many comrades, including the people that you helped at the first mission.
Lord.
They were both lost.
Okay.
But-
No, 11.
So, did you know anybody?
Yeah.
Being of undesirable. So not everyone is undesirable, but so you felt like you've gotten to know a few people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, just be aware that a lot of this stuff is worrisome. So some of the upperclassmen now, what few there are left, are allowed to, they're now in their armor and weapons often, just sort of preparing in case there's something else. So there are actually some armed people around now. It's just a precaution, just making sure you've noticed that, especially the last 2 days. There's some of the older ones. So I will say that you've also heard talks about history here. And the last time there was a big riot or something like this, they sent an expedition out early to try to quell the people and sort of distract them with another expedition. So a lot of the upperclassmen and the ones up there, they're going, like, they're talking about, they feel like they're going to be sent out soon. So there's a lot of talk about that. So just to be aware. And before we go to your class training, is there anything else anyone would like to add before I set that up?
To those who remember the survivors, I am offering them comfort.
Okay. It is well to say that this is probably the most divided and lonely that the school has been in a long time, including you guys. While everyone has had their own personal battles and growth, so this is now something that affects everybody, not just individually. So, so we're going to move on to class.